We're here today at the Juvenile Services Center talking about the educational services that we provide to children in detention. We run in our detention center a school. We run it 12 months a year. All of the children participate in educational classes, and we work hard to implement what is our priority of being sure that everyone who is in detention gets a good education. Alison?
When our kids come in to the Juvenile Detention Center, we automatically identify what their educational needs are. We determine whether or not they're expelled or suspended, and then we also determine if they're already enrolled in a school setting. If they are enrolled in a school setting, we automatically contact those school districts. We have our teacher, education supervisor, and a tutor on staff that actually works very closely with every single school district in Porter County. We have contacts in each of the schools, and we will contact them in order to get homework, to find out what their schedules are, to ensure that the kids still get their schoolwork while they are incarcerated. We have staff that actually will go out to the schools, and we will obtain homework on a regular basis. We bring it back to the center, and at that time we have our teaching staff actually ensure that kids get the homework done. Once it is completed, we do have it all sent back to the schools so the kids can continue to have credits and they can continue on the right track once they do go back to school.
It's very important for us to be able to offer this educational opportunity to children that we have solid partnerships with all of the school districts in Porter County. I believe we have 7 school districts, if I'm not mistaken, and we meet with the superintendents. We work with the educators, we work with the principals, we work with the assistant principals, we work with the guidance counselors, A, to be sure we have the work, but B, actually to get some funding so that we can pay our teachers. We have what? Full-time teacher, part-time teacher,
and a tutor.
And a tutor. And that's money that we get through a collaboration with the Valpo Community Schools, who are a wonderful partner. All of the schools are a wonderful partner for us.
And we also make sure that a lot of our kids are actually withdrawn from school if they are behind in their credits. What we are able to do is to work closely with neighbors' education opportunities in order to ensure that our kids can take the task, which is an equivalent to the GED. And we actually have that staff come out and we have them perform the task for the kids while they're in detention, so that while they are incarcerated, at least when they do get released, at least they are leaving with their high school equivalency diploma. So that is something else that we do work hard with the kids.
We do receive a number of children who have been withdrawn, aka suspended, expelled, whatever the case may be, into detention. And we know that for their well-being, for our community's well-being, we just absolutely have to maximize their educational opportunity. That's, it's smart work. It's probably a different philosophy than was prevalent in juvenile detention 20 years ago, but it is very consistent with a lot of the programming that we do in terms of Juvenile Detention Alternative Initiative, and that is to ensure that when somebody comes out of the juvenile justice system, whether they go to boys' school or they spend time in detention or such, that we have not harmed them, that we have done what we need to do in terms of detention, but also tried to do whatever we can do to build them as human beings.